Hello, hello. I'm back. Hope everyone is well.
There is much we ought to tend to.
Oh shit.
If we are to
Wait a minute.
strengthen your majesty's claim as a true, do not forget that we work to There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty?
Oh,
For
okay.
some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, you may— there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Okay. We got this.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim a title. 'Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace.
Is there aught you require?
Someone who asked me to dance so long.
My sword arm could use some work.
Silence cultivates.
Mayhap a noble was the same. To my
Just how I like it. Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar.
occasion demands we forego boorish inquiries.
Minute now. No sense getting cold feet. Captain will have my head.
Which way did Buddy go? Was it through here? No.
My sword arm could use some work.
Oh, I need to shut off the light.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
That's a lot better. Now I could actually see. Picked up some medicine, but damn.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Well, I did that.
Will someone do aught about this?
Now we've seen the false guy.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Deesa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well.
Queen Regent Deesa appears to be working in concert with... this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
This is beyond me, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna go back down here and see if I can go into that locked room. I
know
was
not
just
why,
in there.
but the words basement sick room set my hair on end. Shall we investigate?
Splendid.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Medicine? Medicine! Medicine! Now! Now! Now!
Oh, someone help me.
Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
I suppose 'tis so.
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew me as maid to the young master, Sebastian. Well, I'm his maid no longer. Though I meant no harm, the mistress saw fit to turn me out. Tell no other soul of this, but the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian's own twin sister. Afeard of inviting conflict over their inheritance, Daphne's family branded her a cursed babe and sent her away. Yet the loss of her newborn child drove the mistress half mad with grief. She's been bedridden ever since. I had hoped the sight of her long-lost daughter might rekindle some vital spark within my mistress. But alas, 'twould seem it was not to be.
Well then.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Oi, keep your distance.
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tap. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The fellow Drake or two.
I've heard these already.
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a saint-like. Her earnest care saw me back to full health. I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick room, and she watched o'er me through it all, bless her. Can't say as I miss that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place, dark and shadowy, filled with the moaning of the sick. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled. I'm sure I was moaning too.
Elena. Ah, yes. The abbess of the gracious hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must admit, You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. So many died down there. And once, I saw her, the abbess, meeting with a strange man. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. And he gave her something small in return. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. He had the look of a scoundrel about him. They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis well suspicious, eh? Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter, and always a night, as I recall.
Very well. I
Well
shall
then.
return.
Ah, Sir Arisen. I'd been meaning to speak with you. Did you, perchance, pay a visit to the House of the Blue Sunbright? I see. After the rather strongly worded letter I received, I feared as much. It was under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne came to reside with us. You must understand, the House of the Blue Sunbright is our most generous benefactor, and their favor hinges upon our continued discretion. Thus, for the sake of all who reside herein, I beg you to steer Daphne away from any further contact with that household. Though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must be done, if the gracious hand is to continue to function.
We will see.
What was it I had to do?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phaesus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with you.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk, would we?
Glad we understand each other. Till next time.
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phaesus. What could his aim be, I wonder?
This is beyond me, I'm afraid.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Where the fuck is the Sentinels?
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman.
Right, then I'll leave you alone.
At least I have my life. That's something.
No. It's him.
Quit acting so
I fear this trial is too much for one such as you.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? What? You found a medicine used only in the basement sick room? I don't like the sound of that. Do you think... Could I trouble you to look into this as well? Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. He's staying in the rest tower. Pray, sir, do what you can. I must know.
Methinks we would do well to bring the...
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like records of treatment. Johann and Bruno. I know these two. They left here not long ago, fit as a pair of fiddles. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out safely. At any rate, they may know aught of use. Loath as I am to ask more of you, perhaps you would speak to them?
I'll try to speak to them. No promises.
I need it.
Oh, someone.
Wait, were those? I don't know.
Well, this place gives me an ill feeling. Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Clean and tidy? What else needs doing?
I'd sooner stay out of that.
What's this I smell? Not the right.
Get to work.
Be done, be done.
That dude's a long ways away. Might as well get walking. So if I go down that way and I take this road up, alrighty.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
If any of these dudes knows the way, please tell me.
So the fun begins again, eh, Arisen?
We must focus on finding victory, whatever outcome.
'Tis easily done.
That's cool.
This is generally used as a material.
Different houses letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I grant you lightning spans.
No mercy.
Have to restart the stream, apparently.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Hell yeah.
Mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Don't worry, whenever I went out, I bought myself a steak.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
No, something's happening over here.
It isn't much of an adventure.
The prison has been drenched.
Adventuring is toils.
Faring well, I hope. Might you be willing to lend a hand? Appreciate it.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
We'll need to work together if we're to see this done. Shall I assist?
Let's not go up there right now. Let's get Buddy to safety first.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Thank you. Here, by way of thanks.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I've got
Anyone giving off?
I mislike the look. Eyes out of the car, all of you.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Arisen.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore.
I wonder where it's going.
Shall I take us
Is
there?
it going to my actual thing?
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Holy fuck, it literally took me out here. Right where I want to go.
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Have you come from Vernworth? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts, and so little our survivors anticipate. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night. When the since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. 'Tis nigh impassable now. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it? Could it be aught's befallen the cenotaph? If I cannot dissuade you from pressing onward, perhaps you'd consider passing by. Could it be aught's? If I cannot dissuade you from.
I thought you were like a merchant.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, which was stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He's had people killed afore, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the jadeite orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Now it's gone. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir?
The jadeite orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry. The jade...
Pray, sir, seek out the jade. As for where to look, you could try on...
They don't really want to accept a bunch of quests.
Well, hello there. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day.
That looks fucking sick. Well, buy those. I wonder if I gave this person some flowers.
That's kind of you. Well met, sir. Well, hello there, sir. Incredible. Well, hello there, sir. What can I do you for? Not that I really need. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day.
Well, she did not give me no discount. Well, that one there is not stronger than the one he's using, so... I guess I'm gonna buy Spite, and then, I think that's all I'm gonna buy. Oh yeah, I was going to sell... these.
Always a pleasure.
Quite the sum of gold we just spent. 'Tis clear the Arisen is no miser.
An investment.
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulv? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste, and in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you.
It seems this
Oh my
Jadeite orb is in high demand. 2 people have asked us to find it now, but only one of them can have it.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.
Welcome, sir. If you've a chance, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. Do come again.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you?
Jesus Christ.
I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? You will save my grandson if you return him to me. I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
What say we gather some information?
Interested in my wares?
I follow my whims, wheresoe'er they may lead.
You'll never believe this, but the other day I saw an elven woman and a dwarven man walking hand. Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room and they'll be trading blows before you can blink. Mayhap my eyes deceived me.
I've got wares of every ilk.
$30,000. God damn.
Pleasure doing business with you.
What am I supposed to? Greetings. We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to go on, have a look.
Just trying to look for the storage thing.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit.
Put that all away for now.
Pleasure doing business with you.
One must take.
Where are you going?
Poor Annie's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me. All pretty love. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again? I suppose I can only hope.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature works in mysterious ways.
So basically, I'm going there at night. Wonder if there's a campsite nearby.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself.
You keep your life, and
Ooh.
I take the rest.
I have done no better.
Where that came from.
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall! You must remain calm, else all will be lost.
What?
The Arisen has been put to sleep. Here, strike with lightning.
I don't fucking think so. You're getting back here.
I'm on the run.
I see no merit in hunting down such cravens.
Reclaimed your items. Fuck yeah.
Over here!
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Just
Try not to
collecting
get
some
hit,
bones
lest
here.
all that vim go to waste.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Yeah, maybe I do. Oh. There's a fucking campsite right here.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Making camp again.
I couldn't venture to say how many times we've camped here now, only that it has come to be rather familiar.
This would be actually our first camping zone. Think so.
'Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
That... Wow, okay. Well... What in the fucking Jesus are you? I feel like he's responsible for this shit. Where are you? This dude's actually kind of cool.
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these, if 'tis to be of use.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard.
Take another step. Your foe will be upon us in moments if it sees the light.
such tranquility could last.
Is that
What
what
that
you say?
means.
Nicely done.
Nice of you to say so.
Splendid.
Thought I seen another one of those. Jesus, that one there was like had a lot more health to him. Holy fuck, there's a lot of shit going on back to back right now.
Curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Here, try lightning on your side. Holy attacks will serve us well here.
Well then, what are we waiting for?
Oh shit.
I'll make them pay for that in gold as well as blood.
Got a full wake stone.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Ring, okay.
Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid?
Give us all some health here. I need to. Okay, this. Black crystal. Shit, did not mean to use that. That's good for this area.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Yeah, up there. There's another secret token.
Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
This is where Buddy liked to pick flowers.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest. Tremendous work!
Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe.
Making it daylight again.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
There's some wolves down there. A whole whack of them.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
The past victory period indeed. That strategy never worked.
Unbelievable.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I should hope so pitiful a foe would give you no trouble.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Is this a challenge, Arisen? To see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Okay.
Not live to regret this.
Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on the greater threat. Do hurry.
Look at it. The beast can scarce stand. A well-placed fight. Splendid gazing skyward.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. I grant you lightning's fangs.
I have
Look
no
there.
idea where the wolves
I
would
spy
have.
another statue.
Why don't we go take a look?
I do
Well.
believe our party would stand to benefit from the addition of a sorcerer.
Tis a fascinating vocation, and an enticing one, too. Few who try their hand are like to give it up. Our foes shall know my pain twofold. Let us see what you're made of.
Oh shit! Our old friend.
Ah, oxen.
Such beasts are a fair source of meat, when rations are lacking.
I know it took off, but like, fuck. I was hoping maybe it'd come back. Yeah, I don't see where fucking Buddy would be. Back to this one.
Do we truly expect to find aught of value in a chest hidden in a place like... this?
There's treasure within. I'm certain of it. But there's only one way to find out.
if there's any easy work to be had.
I end up feeling weary. Day of rest.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Haven't found him yet.
I see. All I know is that he was last spotted near the flower bed afore those monsters set upon him. That boy. I've never known a soul who loved flowers more than he. Out there every day he was, planting seeds. Come to think of it, I recall him saying aught of a rare blossom that was due to bloom anon. What's the world coming to? The flower bed might be on the outskirts of town, but the lad used to make trips to nearby villages without any trouble. Oh, Rog, there's naught I wouldn't do to see you safe again. All I know is that I've ne'er... Oh, Rog.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Aye. In need of a doctor, are you?
Okay.
What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run some sort of test on this? Determine what manner of substance 'tis? Interesting. Well, you've certainly piqued my curiosity. Whatever your reasons, I'll take a look. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Come back again in... oh, I don't know. Later.
Okay. I'll come back later.
Slim pickings of late. Losing my touch.
Gets so confusing on where to go. Get lost all the time.
What do you want?
Give me a moment to think, please. That's not a defense of my duty.
Could it be aught before? If I cannot dissuade you from pressing onward.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I don't even know where to look for Rod.
Very useful ingredient to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I've got wares of every ilk. 'Tisn't an easy life, but I enjoy the travel. Hope to see you again ere long. Aye, I met Roger by the cenotaph on the eastern side of town. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. When I asked what he was doing with it, he would say no more than 'twas a secret. So, yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him scream. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him and its jewels. Poor lad. His cries haunt me even now. Pray help him if you can, sir. He deserves a better fate than this.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark.
It's always having a crack.
Isn't that unusual? Nature works in mysterious ways.
Will take a better mind than mine to solve this.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Poor Rog. Annie's delivered me. I still recall his... Oh, Rog. Well,
I'm in no hurry to leave.
When does my watch end?
Wonder if there's any ease.
What brings you here?
Eastern part of town, so that's back this way.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds.
We must rest. Though the...
Oh.
When I think of my travels, 'tis a mighty warrior who springs to mind. A more doubt...
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
The flowers that bloom around, from what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual?
Aye, he had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. He would say no more than 'twas a secret, yet no sooner had I charged to his aid. Poor lad. Pray help him if you can, sir.
I truly appreciate... Had you not spoken up when you did? I fear Morris... I know he's in pain. Oh, I should tell you. I heard someone in town witnessed Rog. He may have some inkling of where the... Pray, do what you can to bring Rog back.
I only polished it this morning.
What to do?
Now here's a welcome sight.
It's so dull when there's nothing doing.
What?
I feel bad for the lad, but I don't have time to go chase. Monsters are a fact of life. There's nary a thing I can do. Wolves, eh? Mayhap you should seek out the putrid cave. While en route to deal with another matter, I discovered the beast's den in... I only wish I'd been permitted to investigate the area myself, but I can tell you where it is, sir. You'll find it's my understanding that the creatures hoard their prey within. Mayhap the lad yet lives, fortune willing. If you are thinking of venturing in there yourself, pray make haste and tread softly.
Okay.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
A brief respite is naught to decry.
Well, let's go.
The battle cannot be avoided. This fight or die.
No quarrel.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Over here! That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Okay, so he was actually further down the road. I didn't even think of it, but I would have just, you know, stayed at night. It literally shows you the path.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
There's like flower petals all over the ground. I'm just an idiot. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go.
will protect you. Here, try lightning on the side.
No mercy.
Can't believe I did not just listen to the fucking thing.
Is upon us. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use cure.
No.
This is generally used as a material.
Feel like that one there is lacking a little bit of armor.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do. Don't we?
Oh, hang on. We're missing the fucking bow girl.
Ingredients are
Hold
plentiful
on, get back here.
hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Yeah, where the fuck did that bow girl go? There's that one, but I mean the one that I had. Might as well pick her up.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Are you fit to travel? Then let's...
Even though she's missing a little bit of,
If wolves make their den in the
armor.
putrid cave, that might be where poor Rog was taken. Then follow me. I'll lead the way. We have arrived.
Here we go.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
What's going on? How did I get here? I remember. The wolves. How is it I'm still alive? You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can hardly believe it. Thank you. I would not be standing here without you. How did you know where I was? Did Grandfather request your help? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? Let us deliver the lad to Sir Morris forthwith. I believe I can guide you to the person in question. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I espy the remains of an ox cart. Do the fiends of this world hold nothing sacred?
The work of goblins, mayhap.
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
Just about.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar, you need look no further than an archer such as I.
Bye, Rachel. Oh.
'Twas a fine adventure we shared.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Where the fuck is the kid going? The other way leads to the same. Maybe he's kind of programmed to go that way? Wonder if he'll follow. I'd rather just go this way. Well... Ooh. I think I know when to retreat.
Then I shall remain by your side.
The kid will be fine. Don't worry about him.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
So he told you the kid would be fine. Just kind of abandoned him.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. Give me a moment to think.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Rog? Rog, is that you, my boy?
grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece. Oh, joy of joys! I thought ne'er to lay eyes on you again.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half to death.
Very sorry, grandfather. I didn't...
And you. Words alone will ne'er be enough to express the depth of my gratitude. I am truly in your debt. Pray, take this. 'Tis naught but a trifle in comparison to your kindness, but I hope you will accept it all the same. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for saving me.
That was certainly worthwhile.
We have achieved our objective.
It is vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on.
Suppose I could enjoy... Long as I live, I shall ne'er forget the... So, we meet again. Need anything?
Time to be heading.
If I could, I'd never leave.
Ah, there you are. You've come at a good time. I've just finished running those tests. I must ask, where did you acquire that concoction? 'Tis a fell thing you got there. To be plain, 'tis more poison than physic. It has the potential to heal one's ailment, certainly, but only if they could survive long enough, which isn't likely. Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become dependent on its deadly effects. I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it as a method of treatment. You'd have to be well and truly mad to attempt such a thing.
Well, it's time to go back there.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
What's got you in such a good mood? Do tell. This is for you. What do you think? Is there aught I can help you with, sir? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, his condition deteriorated to the point that he had to be moved to the basement sick room. He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid, not even family. Even we're not allowed to go see him. No need to worry, though. The Abbess is tending to him personally. She'll nurse him back to full health, I'm sure of it.
Nope.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. The patients in this room must not...
What happens if I chill down here?
Sir Arisen, I trust that you will do what it pray see to it that naught.
I hope 'tisn't fleas.
Am I gonna have to wait until nighttime?
These armor seen better days. If you see aught untoward, sir, how can I? I'll make a living if I get myself injured.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over. Shall we check our packs and be... Yeah.
Shall we get underway?
It's so dull when there's nothing doing.
Devil, talk to me once I'm down there.
We might find a use for it.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Is there aught I can help? Oh, if he's not allowed visit, no need to worry.
I don't know what to do now.
Sweeping, laundry. My work's near done. Where's my comb? My fur's in the
Not sure
right
how much longer I can hold out.
One can never be too careful.
Way to wind up a cadaver. That's quite enough room, a hunter. waiting for one day.
Got to focus. My head will grow if aught goes awry.
My stomach's growling.
I can't wait to see what this show holds.
Suppose I better get to work.
All this hustle and bustle gets me waiting.
What shall I do today?
Welcome.
Just take it easy, too. You're acting up.
Would that I could spend all day here. If I could, I never leave.
Interested in my wares? Learn a new dish. Keep things interesting.
You seem in fine spirits.
Look while you're here, eh?
Hail! Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just many thanks. I appreciate the business.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
There's one more mission to do. What happens if
These
I,
writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
I'm gonna try something randomly.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. What are you doing? Unhand me this instant.
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena is being questioned as we speak. Suffice to say, your testimony, combined
Hang
with
on.
the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the abbess that she isn't like to shake. Pray have this, sir. 'Tis your reward for aiding us in our duty to this city.
I have an idea now, since that worked. Where's that hooded figure?
I'm in fine fettle today.
Quite the predicament.
What if I grab the hooded dude?
My bed please. I shan't resist.
Working this field, I'm not stopping.
Am I shedding?
Very well, I hope. Fancy a look at my wares?
Good day, sir.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate the calling on to soak my throat with a mug of ale.
There he is.
You! My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still, no harm in asking, was there? Let's get this over with then.
The fire must be put out to get our comrade learn.
You there! Halt! Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then.
Wait a few days. Okay. Okay.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Well, there's one more mission that Buddy has for us anyways. Might as well do that last mission part.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a true, we will hear all he has to say before the... Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
is of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Get on my vegetables.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
There, Master! A hobgoblin!
You have my protection. Let my magic strike
Letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early Christian gets the worm, as they say.
Oh my god, these buffalo things are all in the way. Where is it? There it is. Okay.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Come on. Fucked off. Of course. Bye-bye. Definitely need more of that grass
Have
and
you
stuff
a
so then we
different
can
destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
I grant you lightning's fangs.
Harry! This battle is not yet known!
Over here, if you please.
Okay.
I've got hold of the enemy.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. I'd wager there's ought to be found here. Let's take a closer look. It is of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Okay.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. My friend is any possible. You've been doused in oil. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Your magical aid has dissipated. Pray cast it anew. Not good enough.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
All I wanted to do is just come over here, set up camp.
Oi!
Oh, God.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
It would be a fine spot to rest, should we have need of one.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Here, strike with lightning on your side.
Are you
I'm gonna
particularly
restart
fond
the
of this
stream
place,
real
Arisen?
quick.
We have made camp here several times now.
Wanderer.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Man.
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
Man, playing Final Fantasy 15 made you hungry all the time with Ignis's stuff. This one here features a live video of them cooking a steak. Like, Jesus. They just want you to be hungry at that point.
Would you mind coming over here?
Let us see what you're made of. We wouldn't want to fall from this height.
Proceed with caution, keeping an eye on either side.
Just no great shock to me.
And I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment. Well done!
Of course, it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
A Minotaur. Oof. Okay.
Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our glory shall fall. Let my magic draw you to the focus. A moment of stillness, and I'm understood.
Take me as your shield, Arisen. Upon my fighter's pride, no foe shall harm you while I...
Pray, follow me. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different...
Come, let me grant you wings.
I appreciate you carrying our heavy items, but do let me know if you need a hand. Follow me, if you would.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
Same here.
Is that who I think it is?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Thinking about buying this.
Do come again. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I see our goal has changed.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? As you like, sir.
Fine place to collect my... This is the inn. Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Glad to be of service, sir.
To the chest. I shall take a look inside. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Sounds good.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you care to ask? If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate... Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
Legends
Yon
Opus.
path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's...
I'm not interested.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Oh, you've a sharp eye. Suppose I ought not to have underestimated you, Sir Arisen. You wonder how I know? For starters, it isn't just me. The entire village recognizes you for what you are, cuz. Not mysterious about it. We've our sources, and that's all I'm saying. But don't worry yourself. I'm actually on your side, in a sense. Can't offer you any help, though. Village code and all that. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I have a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
Do to someone else what I just did to you. What could she have meant by that?
No idea. Going back in here.
Whatever could you want from me?
No seen you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
The fuck?
I suppose I could indulge you.
Swear that's where the little one went.
I'm in no mood for a chinwag.
Oh, this is the inn. We've room to spare if you course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
Having the Arisen obtain...
This is the inn, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Kinda cool.
Do stop by again. Once the day's work is done.
Don't bring troubles. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Maybe I gotta wait until nighttime?
What's all this about?
Well met, sir.
What do you want?
Or you needing me?
I fear I've not used...
That little kid's nowhere to be seen.
I warn you, I'm not eating.
Kid goes in there and the door's locked. Come on, show me. Show me something. Woohoo! No idea.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Trying to see if there's like any back way into the place. Well, anyways, that's where I'm going to stop the stream for now. I will be back later on. Gotta do some things around. But for now, like, follow, subscribe, and peace out.